Hey y'all, it's Trenton back here again. And today, probably wondering, Trenton, what are you going to be talking about? Well, I'm going to be talking about online school for just a little bit, not too long. Now, online school is actually coming to a close now. It's currently April, first day of April. And the thing is, school is going to be over in around May. And to be completely honest, I should have probably made this video a long time ago. But at the same time, it's a video that I feel is going to be definitely applicable, uh, even probably later this year when we return back to school. Because to be completely honest with you, we don't really have a clue when this whole pandemic is going to be over. Some people feel that it may be over by this year, it may be over by next year, maybe 2023. But even regardless, my thing is that I kind of feel like we're probably still going to be wearing masks for just quite a while. Even once this whole thing is over, I feel like we're probably still going to be wearing masks. And that definitely does tie into what I'm talking about, online school. You know, you've probably been doing school by Zoom. You've probably been at home. And you see that now, even in Nashville, Tennessee, where I live, certain schools are finally going back into the buildings and they're wearing masks. They're socially distanced. But at the same time, the more I think about it, the more that like I said, I just should have made this video a long time ago, but this is a video that really I feel like is so important and so essential to online school because, like I said, we really don't know how long we'll be doing this. You know, and for our first full year of online school, there's definitely pros and cons, but I feel like here's one thing that needs to be really just settled and cemented and really just solidified, right? Please respect your teachers. Please respect your fellow students. And contribute, participate. That's my advice. Those are my words. The reason why I want to talk about this real quick is just because, you know, there have been times on online school where the teachers have just been disrespected. I feel like even with the whole camera thing, to be completely honest with you, there are certain instances where you do need to leave your camera off because you may be doing something real quick, or maybe there's something holding you from maybe, you know, being able to appear on camera for the time being. And, you know, that can be understandable. You know, even my teachers say that, you know, it'd be like, hey, if you need to go off camera, just let me know. And that's the thing, you know, with the whole camera thing, you really have to take into consideration that your teachers are taking time out of their day to legitimately teach you, to legitimately give you a lesson, to allow you to learn, to, you know, support your learning process. And I feel like one of those things that especially even helps back in, you know, past years is that usually when you're in school and when you're in person, who are you looking at? You're looking at the teacher. You're giving them your respect. You're giving them basically your attention, right? And I kind of feel like when you have your camera off, it kind of shows that you don't really care, or you don't, to be honest with you, you just don't want to be seen on camera. Like I said, there's a variety of reasons why people may leave their cameras off, but I do highly encourage you to just turn on your camera. You know, it really does brighten up the teachers' days. And I can tell you that from experience. You'd be surprised by how happy teachers will get because they can see their students. Because at the end of the day, that's one of the things about being a teacher. You know, you are having that role of being around students. Another thing just in general is that the more I think about it, the more I said this a while ago, it's like, what would teachers be without students, and what would students be without teachers? You know, at the end of the day, teachers would be nothing without students because teachers need a job and their job is basically through students. Whereas when it comes to students, students need teachers so they can learn. It's just basic. It's really basic. And so that's why I say, like, make sure you respect your teachers, y'all. Participate when necessary. Turn your camera on because, like I said, all the teachers want to do is just see you. They want to see who they're teaching. They want to see who they're talking to, who they're having a conversation with, who they're giving information to. That's the whole concept of just the camera thing. And not only that, like I said, y'all, when it comes to the participation, make sure you keep participating because it keeps the class going. It keeps the class flowing. I can tell you just from experience alone, in person and on Zoom, like, y'all, I'm one of those students that has to participate when no other person is trying to do anything because I'm trying to keep the class going. You know, it's kind of sad when the class can't continue simply because no one is participating. It's really kind of dumb, to be honest with you. And teachers may be, honestly, teachers are always against this word, but it's not a bad word. It can just be kind of stupid, to be honest, like, because you have to keep the class going. If there's no class, no one's learning, no one's growing, no one's being productive, no one's applying themselves, no one can later apply themselves. It's just a reality of school, man, And other than that, I mean, my last point is respect your peers, respect your fellow scholars, your fellow students. The reason why I say that is because you have to realize that everyone is working towards a common goal. A school is like a community, and a community is simply a group of people or group of something, because this can also be seen within animals, plants, but the reason why we usually say people is because we usually associate community or that concept of community with people. Usually it's a group of people or, persons that are growing or trying to contribute or work towards the same goal, right? And that's the same thing with students. Students are like a community because they should be, at least. They should be like a community because all you all are working towards the same goal of learning. But yes, there may be those 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 students that maybe don't want to work towards the community goal, right? Despite that, all I have to say is, look, be a leader, be a good student, be a productive student, be a solid student, be a participative, or I don't even know what the word is for that, but be a student that participates, be a student that appreciates others, be a student that appreciates their teachers, because I'm telling you all, one person can throw off the whole class, one person can ruin the whole class, one person can ruin that teacher's day. It can all happen. Everything I just said, it is very possible. It can happen. And like I said, y'all, make sure you respect your teachers if you're an online school student. And if you're not, do the same. Like, at the end of the day, this is mainly geared towards online schooling, but even if you're back in person, do the same things. Respect your teachers. Respect yourself. Have some self-respect. If you don't have self-respect, I'm just being honest, you can't succeed in life. I'm just being honest. Without self-respect, and I'm going to have to make a video about that. I made a video about self-love, but self-respect is a totally different thing. There's a difference between self-love and self-respect. And the key in reality is you need to have both. But, have some self-respect, as a student. Have some respect for others. So be a student that, like I said, respects their teachers. Make sure you show your face. Pop up on the camera. Like I said, it brightens up teachers' days. You never know who else you may brighten up. You may brighten up a fellow student's day just by them being able to see you. But not only that, like I said, respect yourself, respect teachers, and respect your other scholars, respect your peers. So, it's Trenton more back here again. If you're having online school, make sure you enjoy it. Make sure you make the best of it. Make sure you have fun. Make sure you learn. Make sure you contribute to the discussion or contribute to the class. Make sure you serve your purpose. And same thing for your teachers. Make sure you serve your purpose. Everyone, make sure you serve your purpose. So, it's Trenton Moore back here again. I'll see y'all later. Peace.